Io Sky is hit. The women's tag defend the gold tonight against Bailey on the line. The Street Profit live tonight. Being live at the Jam Pack 41 WWE fan for Saturdays. King.
Here in London tonight, all night. I'm king. I'm still faced with of my choosing. And so do I go after the, or do I?
Bloodline. While I would strongly warn you, look, cachet, it's main event. We may have a very disappointed tonight. Try to get into the head tonight for Femi. This could all spades. This man captured Evans in a instant classic. They knocked off Dominic Mysterio. And what's on the line if you win at SummerSlam for his moment. Just a few feet away from Jey Uso is focused. Jey is clear per the Tribal Chief Championship.
I'm him. Hey, Uso, and now you gonna count me out, ain't you? Oh, that though, because guess what, Uso? They counted me out right now, thinking I counted me out right now before you. Hey, but I'ma shock the world. I'ma climb this mountain, damn, Uso. I will be undisputed. Yes, sir. Night of Champions. Oh. That's my looming a night of champion. When you shoot, I will destroy you. Destroy you. Really worried about. Give that to your cousin.
Femi here tonight. Fortunately, we will have our answer to the King and Queen of the Ring turn. Yeah, of champions. Now, no matter what happens, the original Tribal Chief will force at his Hollywood actor and comedian Eric on the sacred Ulafala being decimated by the is finally realizing the power.
No, it's not. And what the got compromising photos of you? You're seeing he paid a fine for what he did to me because it's law, and then all of a sudden that's what we're doing. Yeah. Let's talk about what you did last week, Oos. I hit by Jay, and what do? You hit me in the back. It's nothing, bro. No, look, you put yourself. Hey, please, shut up. Who you tell this mouth? Well, then put your money where your mouth is, because tonight it's gonna be Jimmy. That's a terrible idea. He just said that. I want to do that or not? Sounds like a great.
For one fall, it's him. Introducing first Stewie Hall of Fame.
Page return tag titles live next. Tag team champions set the defenders tonight.
And Brie Bella for the WWE that you made happen.
How are you at WrestleMania? Because it was always supposed to happen. We've been the best tag team in us is we have trust, our friendship. It's all or nothing, Jackie.
Pressure on themselves.
Introducing the
Lyra Valkyria. She seems Bayley's shoulders. I'm curious.
They haven't been that successful. They don't have a winning role. And let's not forget, Bayley and Lyra titles in that multi-women match at WrestleMania.
That was Paige's return. Her demeanor, she likes usually a way it makes it hard to breathe. You want to be as
this a few moments ago. Paige returned. She was brought up in Norwich a couple of hours tonight, including her dad and her mom. Could cost her the titles.
You're absolutely right. A strategy by the challenger about completely focused on the task at hand.
Bayley now.
Oh, inside cradle.
Is it enough to met in a normal tag team match tonight? She told me it's been a roll right to the face. The code breaker by hasn't worked out, and Brie now.
You're absolutely right. Failure to cash in on these opportunities. Hungry roster, men's and women's.
Going to work on Lyra Valkyria. The suplex by Bayley to Brie. Of course, you're going to let a lot. Oh, and third time in her career. Bayley to Bayley, saving her partner. Lyra now taking out Paige, short for a time, and tag team titles up for grabs. With a partner, Paige here tonight.
Utilizing the world-famous It Kick.
But nonetheless, Bayley with a pinning combination.
In disguise.
Bayley knocked down shot. Now she's got a chance. Bayley, Paige, and here comes Paige. Suplex to Lyra. And now Paige, they're going to put her away. Going to suffer the same fate with that Fisher. Was looking for the Paige turner, and Brie saves the matchup. Valkyria hit the Nightwing.
Bringing the fight to Brie, looking for another Bayley to back. Neck crashed down across the side of the ring.
Lyra Valkyria.
Paige now.
Able to separate. And Lyra now mocking Paige. For the cover, though. And Rampage. They were
Homecoming for Paige. Lyra Valkyria delivers a fisherman ball to turn the tides into her own fate. Still.
Bayley, who are this close. Help to feel bad for Bayley and
We're the best.
go back to work. Wait a minute. Lyra salty Bayley. Boiling over for Lyra got to her. And she's assault.
Valkyria has had enough.
Just a relationship. I mean, each and every opportunity that you've had.
But Cole, Bayley didn't get
The Nightwing, and this assault continue to look in the mirror. Hey, Monday Night Raw. I'll tell you, Corey, not only us, what happened moments ago.
pretty different. Paige looking for a second. Valkyria thus retaining all of our jaws on the floor.
Lyra Valkyria snapped and cried. She was more aggressive in the ring. And I get
to betray the woman Bayley. Sight unfolding tonight. Here.
Excuse me, Lyra, what the heck? Respect.
turning your back. Apology tour, which
a lot of bridges. He heard a lot of better part of a year. Gable certainly what he says.
And again, when you've got the luck about it, you made a mistake. We forgive you. Let's.
Each relationship's different.
I want to keep this up all night, but it's to my heart. And it all started when I lost my mask. The mask wasn't the only thing I'd lost. I lost my reputation. To right some wrongs in your life, so invite a few people out here. So, good things to say to you guys.
Gable, the group in the next ago, and in the beginning,
Chad Gable's ego grew. The album, absolutely detestable things. The fact that Gable is at least making an effort in doing this situation. Sometimes you have to come to the person.
Since the day you were so dedicated, hungry to learn, could be, and you did it. I mean, a singles championship. The way I treated, that's my fault. The heart of a lion. I tried to smother you. I tried to hold you down. And embarrassing. Otis, without a doubt, could ever have. You would have taken a bullet for me. Cliches that people say, I mean this with every you. We trained at the Olympic Training Center together. My girls in your arms. Because selfishly, I wanted to sing, and that's on me. That's my fault. 3 of you do not owe me. I'm here to do tonight. I'm sorry.
There was a time when I believed and I see that. Listen, you guys, I know the biggest hearts, but I don't. When you made me get on my knees and beg you from taking your belt off and whipping up. Remember when you left us high and dry? You, huh? About you, Chad. This part is. We didn't need the way you left us.
Good. You ordered Rusev to take my mask off? Some freaking respect.
Sabe lo que es la verdadera lucha libre. Ese es mi equipo, Carlos. Gracias por...
The embodiment gets Rusev.
That game a one-on-one, leaving Rusev with no choice but and lay a beat down. Mysterio and Dragon Lee would hit El Grande Americano.
Yeah, but no respect. To go was out here bragging about you got to win matches like this tonight.
And Page understands the assignment. Then again, you're dealing with Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee spreads his. Over the past number of months, the newfound team champion as well with the Hall of... Talk about contract.
He sticks to the basics. He's a...
I don't like what he says, but there's no doubt. Time Impact World Champion is Winder, speaking of NXT, the Great American Bat.
Vicious,
Ethan Page, Dragon Lee with a kick right to the wrist. Great analogy. Ego away into the corner with a kick out by Page at 2.
Caliber of all ego, Ethan Page.
For his outstanding global impact, Page.
Because the Canadian...
Page now.
He just turned the mask of Dragon
Page. Ethan Page. Page to blinding him. And now Dragon Lee.
My goodness. I think that second forearm made...
Into the second generation star. Nice German suplex released.
Boyd.
And Ethan Page kicks out at 10.
Forehead first. Stays alive.
Put all ego.
Page, who seems to be on dreams.
And how did Dragon Lee kick out?
Dragon Lee appeared to be
Ethan Page's boot on the
confirmed nor denied.
Dragon Lee now Page trying to drop.
Caught Page right between the eyes with Page one step ahead.
And again, wise strategy. And now Page, and a kick out by...
Survived a vicious job done just yet.
Dragon Lee gonna fly, and he ran into a forearm by...
Dragon Lee has built a bit of momentum.
On the top rope, well placed from. Off that Hurricane Rana.
I don't know who got... Poor Ethan Page might be. It's Lucha. This is wrestling. Rey Mysterio himself.
And as I say... on Page kicking
back elbow. Generally, so going to call an audible, perhaps looking for the Styles Club.
Page went low.
What do you...
By Ethan Page.
Here is your winner.
You can say what you want, Corey, but no inadvertent at all.
Dragon Lee throwing caution to the wind. It's Page looking for the Styles Clash, a little all ego.
Maybe this win gets him a step closer tonight. No, that will not happen.
How about Parliament?
WWE Unreal, the biggest in season 3. John Cena, much more on the road to WrestleMania. We're on tonight in our main event on Monday.
Team champion!
Longer by the day.
You see us winners, but always keep putting their nose in our business.
Yes, sir! The Street Profit!
Back to Monday Night Raw, we had one motto ain't changed.
Breaker! Launch! Division win!
This is not even the smoke.
Street Profits for the World Tag Team. And we walk the...
Backstage with the Vision, who are set to the arena.
Vision. Seth freaking Rollins in a cage. And then, when it comes to the future here and who's there, they don't know sacrifice.
You see this, Jackie? They're ahead with it. But to be honest with you, I'm healing faster than who have healed. And Jackie, I would have all my money on the Vision. Be a problem?
Seth won't be a problem. We're gonna handle his head off in the cage on Saturday.
Thanks for tonight's title defense.
That's Queen, Io Sky.
I am a thrill seeker in everything that I do. I love putting myself in and pushing myself past I love making a fool of myself because that I get when I get back up, what drives me. About me is that I am Sol Ruca.
Ruca, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Over 13,000 in attendance.
Hello to one of the brightest young stars, incoming star of Zuffa, outboxing star. That is, how about this man? That welterweight. And beside him, the beekeeper. That is the...
Hey, we got our own star in the ring.
Please welcome Queen of the Ring.
Kel Rodriguez to make it to the finals. This final matches will be on this Saturday. Now, this taking on the current Women's World Challenge, the WWE champion, to get on after Morgan, or does she go after the...
Massive decisions to make, but that's the greatest Women's World Champion.
That's one perspective.
Congratulations. You'll face Women's World Champion Liv Yu for this match at Night of Champions. Very grateful to have crown. Yes, and this son to become
by beating a banged up.
Say my name like it's a secret. Say it.
Oh, cute little Io. I am and I am the greatest. Beating me on Saturday because everyone's better than you. That I am so much more because I am the champions. Not only do I Queen of the Ring winner, beat her at SummerSlam and take her.
Is gonna fit on that.
Morgan had heard about enough.
Champ, who will be queen? Ladies and gentlemen, the final on ESPN Saturday.
You help with LA Knight, man, I got LA. It's SmackDown talking to Solo. Orders from the OTC. Solo don't take orders really well. And that matters, Solo got the message. We sit and we wait. I said he coming over here, who's? Let Solo cross that line.
In the expanding war flicks.
Where's our money? Huh? We gave you money on that table for your first over. You just
Let me show you. I got this.
$1,000 in 1 week. Let's make this really easy, okay?
Okay.
You give
Steal from Dan House. All right.
$1,000 on it.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Wow. Where'd he go?
Cole, poor JD McDonald's there.
Thank you, Danhausen.
His opponent from 51 pounds.
in this matchup here tonight. We'll start with a Peacekeeper. Remember the division. In fact, they were together at Wrestle Reigns and, of course, Jey Uso. I understand Jimmy Uso's frustration. Oh, well, exactly where Jimmy Uso. Interesting that we are underway. Jimmy Uso, and I believe now what Roman Reigns was at WrestleMania, that was victorious by in the right place at the right time. It was Bloodline. Realizes what an experience. What getting on life was made a living hell by the you can just forgive and forget. But here's the question. Paranoid. I mean, LA Knight is siding with Roman Reigns.
Who's on your team, Moose?
It's teach some tough look. Maybe Jimmy Uso or Jay perhaps to try to. But again, I ask the question: is Knight paranoid? What if Roman Reigns is all about? You know what maybe LA Knight would say. Maybe one reason. LA Knight, like just about every scout by Jimmy. Just like almost every champion. Who holds the World Heavyweight Championship? Get through the rest of the bloodline to get to not an easy task. And to talk about the here's the cover now on LA Knight. We're right trying to save LA Knight from himself. By the bloodline. He isn't buying into what LA Knight preemptively ended. And Jimmy's point was, I was there as a Roman Reigns, and he comes out and locks in the tongue. This is a battle that LA Knight can win. I think it's an inevitability. Multiple times by Roman Reigns in the bloodline. Corey, this is so. Would you have expected anything? Knight's biggest backer until LA. That could spell the beginning of watch this impact. Kick out by Knight. That is known to interesting as well. Jimmy Uso him in a long time. Because Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. Well, he also realizes bigger. LA Knight moved out of harm's way. And Knight. Oh, did he? Listen, that's just the first battle. There is a long generations you've got standing between LA Knight and Roman Reigns. We're out here in London, Knight's away from Night of Champion. And Knight with a big right, confronting the man he faces at Night of Champion. And I've got to think that the longer this match goes, has tasted some success on his own. But Jimmy Uso runs into a back elbow. Jimmy, cover. Man, this is exactly what you should have expected. Wouldn't be allowed to be a member of his own family if he. Super kick. LA missed wildly with a clothesline. And now into the corner is Knight. So went for the splash. Nobody home. And now LA Knight. Is this enough? Jimmy Uso for hanging in there. LA Knight getting in on both of these men in this match. Right under the chin. That may be enough. Knight's running in this matchup. If he fails, the rest of the family. Yeah, all the trash talking me. Time trying to get to the top rope for an Usos corner. Now up to the top rope, and LA Knight obviously Solo didn't get the message. Solo Sikoa helping out as Solo LA Knight trying to figure out what the hell the bloodline. You mess with my family. Unlikely source. He's blunt force trauma by. You gotta believe LA Knight is as person LA expected to come to his end more about hurting Jimmy Uso in the blood. Well, I think they just got their answer.
Solo's gonna have some explaining to do, but I'm backstage. I have a time, tag team. Ask you this. You ready?
Boy, Logan Paul, I'm 100%.
Like my brother says, not only will that the vision is it their London Bridge will go down. Profits are up forever up.
Or they're going to have to get by. We're moments away from our tonight on the banks of the Thames. And we're going to head.
My medical at the moment. Really emotional night for you. Did you? Yeah, okay.
So close. I can't keep letting these finals. But I'm happy for Liv. JD? No, I think we need to take him to medical.
I am the greatest women's world champion.
Can you not see that none of us are doing so hot? He got electrocuted. And well,
I'm going to be the new double champion and handle Big Sexy. You are our next money back. But in the meantime, you and JD need to focus.
Me?
Working on it. Anyhow, you would that freaking Rollins as we withdraw and break.
Mission crystal clear. You wanted to destroy. Do you feel like you've taken any steps?
But the long answer is a little trickier. Ash wasn't my night for the Profits. Street Profits, yeah. Wasn't giving me grace when no one else would give me at Night of Champions from.
You're stepping into a steel cage. Don't walk out of Riyadh with your hand held.
I know the risks situation for me. It really can. You kind of got to find him many times. Sometimes, the last time I won the World Way, I found a way around the problem. I wanted to be Night of Champions, me, and tell the world, beat Braun Breaker at Night of Champions mission, which is getting back.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins is deep inside of a steel cage. It all goes down this Saturday.
To focus on these dudes. Break Life next on Netflix.
We was in a race, we lapped them.
Well, Penta. Deserve anything? Can't even get into my apology, huh?
Europe.
I am the king of the luchadores. What are you gonna do about Danhausen stealing all my money, huh?
In the first place. That's what I get for you can try to beat it out of me.
And out matches.
Oh, of course.
How about
You're okay?
Come again?
You good with that? I'm good with that.
The undisputed against both the ring general Gunther and
Crowned on ESPN with an opportunity at a championship.
ring finals, the women's world champion, but she must first get past the Jade
Cargill. This time it takes place at Night of Champions.
And of course, I'm talking about Trick will loot Ricky Saints.
You heard from Smew Mira. In order to do that, pinfall or submission or escape. Team goal, just about Akins and Tez to win gold.
4 times they have made the trips, and Angelo Dawkins in the best for peaking at the right time.
Turn of the Street Profits. Is it seen
to grow complacent in this business, scratching, clawing for opportunities? Montez Ford, Angelo.
And all surgically repaired. He's Braun Breaker has become tonight. Breaker looks to build momentum. City in the historic boardwalk next Monday night for Raw and Netflix with a 3 o'clock on the West Coast. Again, Pacific.
Get the party started. Wait to get to Atlantic City.
Again, Breaker trying to build some momentum.
You've got to be at the top of your game. You're dealing with one lacks in experience. He more than
covering of the great Alicia Taylor.
Headed for one fall, tag team challengers, the Montez Ford, representing the big team champion,
WWE Senior Official Event on Monday, the championship, the tag titles.
Team chemistry.
Oh, and here we go. Waste stamps.
Absolutely brilliant. The evolution and the growth of Austin. The pressure. But he's also acted as sort of seen Logan Paul go down with injury. Braun
don't stop. I don't fold. ID from Montez Ford. And here comes Angelo.
Chemistry cover here by Dawkins.
And a kick out.
Ringside. Let's be perfectly honest.
Double team. Nice shoulder tackle by Montez. Out. Speaking of Paul, we were talking to Logan so far ahead of the game in his recruiting.
You laughed at me. You mocked and ridiculed because I said Logan Paul.
And Montez Ford. That was great.
Healthy respect for what this man's capable of. An athletic
face. Got a cage with him on Saturday. Been dominating the Street Profits. Moments ago, Corey, about the vision. Of course, Theory turned from injury at some point. Is Big Bronson shape. It looks to be in the best shape of his career.
In weight, Bronson Reed certainly will be better. Work belongs on the shoulders of Austin Theory.
And Theory, though, cheap shot knocks Dawkins off the... Allowing the double team now.
And as this match progresses, you keep Ford and Angelo Dawkins need to beat. Sometimes you have to take a shortcut, a cheap shot.
This is a critical match for the Street Profits. Opportunity to win the tag titles tonight, Corey. What happens? You got
likely the case, which is why tonight is
Dawkins pacing, trying to create space with Austin Theory. Left.
Monte to an eager Angelo Dawkins of his professional career.
Breaker off the apron. Theory misses. Roll through. Oh, tag made. Hello, Dawkins. Dawkins with that pancaked
from Angelo Dawkins.
And his partner was in trouble. Got himself. Will it silence Theory? Trouble. Tez is going to go up top. Montez may have heard him. Titles. Logan Paul. Field.
Blame that one on the injury.
He used his good arm.
Legal for the Street Profits Theory and all.
Now, Montez looking to go up top.
But look at Dawkins. Let those hands fly.
In Theory, from ends up.
Tag made. Get the hell out of the way.
To the table. To been tossed out of the ringside area after tag team matchup. And Braun Breaker.
Else.
It gets easy.
That's what kind of athlete we're dealing with.
For now by Theory to retain. Braun Breaker.
Take one of the Prophets down and then going to win the match, but it's going to continue to wear.
Thanks to the tutelage of Paul Heyman.
Series of
tag made. Here's Breaker. Oh, that
Sugar answers with a heavy right of his own.
But back again. Collision.
And Angelo Dawkins to get the tag made.
Made to Montez Ford. And now
they have cost him in a big way.
And Montez.
Irish whip, Coaster.
Nice suplex. Ford cover.
Under pressure, Montez Ford appeared to be. Oh, wow!
Wow, that Montez Ford kicks out.
Come from experience. Montez Ford would love to change that momentarily.
Made by Breaker. Looked like he was going for that tour. Ford now. Oh!
Tag made. Here comes the pressure. Champions. Tradition.
Cover.
And had it not been for Angelo Dawkins, it's your bulldog from the. Are you surprised?
Outside the ring and now driving Dawkins beat down when it comes to Breaker in the
ineffective. Braun Breaker gets disqualified. They may
still saying, "What the hell are you doing?" Well, I guess it does make sense to your point. I mean,
the street. Oh! Wait a minute.
Oh, come on now! Back. What was kicked out of the arena? Joe Hendry. It's Hendry since he was Hendry chasing Paul from
Theory realizing.
Stands ready. But here, Rollins just took the brass knuckles. Breaker, obsessed with Rollins, has tight mint from the Prophets
are your winners, champions.
One time in NXT, Seth Rollins
wasn't alone. Someone must have upped off the Maverick Logan Paul too, and Rollins took the sky high from AD. The Prophets were up and
goes to Braun Breaker. Will be locked inside a steel cage at Night of Champions.
on the WWE roster. Hardly anything. This crowd has arrived at CFG. Roman Reigns. So the mission domination for Uso. Finn Balor night.
Man, I'm on his own tonight. I just don't want to see you a casualty. He gets Solo back in the fold. The bloodline.
We're advanced to the semifinals. The Winnowa playing cheerleader for
Finn Balor. Steel powerbomb on Royce. Kodak sends him over timekeeper. Solo gets wiped out. Knight looking to rally.
Did not see that.
The ultimate flash.
Progresses to the semifinals. Come on, Luke. Let's go. Boxing the car. Straight to the ring, boys.
Line.
B-boy.
The Usos and the now dutiful
Ladies Usos, straightaway champion, Roman.
a sold the OTC is removed from defeating Fatu. One to the sky. limousine in Baltimore. 2 months removed from earning his 11th World.
Baltimore. Blessed men in the four. And we already know what's going to happen. Baltimore, acknowledge. And here's the thing. We're pretty smart. And they're going to try. And they're going to sit there and say, oh, you favor the right hand. You're always shining him up and you got nothing good. As the Twins. If it wasn't for so both. That's what I'm talking about. The more tribal chief, I appreciate you because there's one person here who don't listen to acknowledge. Like we have a problem. You don't want to listen to the Twins, them? And Jimmy, you're only my old team. We don't need yes men. You see, Jacob? I hear the rum. The bloodline's gonna. The bloodline is forever. Territories. That was the bloodline. Entertaining the whole world. Main event at WrestleMania. That to ever live. That the Chief was born. That when your kids is the bloodline. Hey, you're the outsider. You're on the inside. Welcome to the Jacob bloodline.
What a moment here in Baltimore, Corey. Of what we just witnessed. The Tattoo officially welcoming on the inside now. Glad you're with us. Baltimore, Joe Tessitore alongside. How cool is it, by the way, when in the front row? You mean the co-star of Rome is up to? Well, June 26th on Netflix. And what a moment he just... Atmosphere. The WWE Universe right here in Bloodline. Seems like his very own Google follow moments. Oh, dummy! What in the world? Eric Andre to the ring! Get some security out. Eric put his hand on the referees and officials and producers. There's a werewolf. Was the actor and comedian Eric. Now the general manager of Raw. Oh, again! Eric was just dragged into the ring.
One more time.
Roman's calling the shots. He is helpless. Exactly what type of man he is.
If you want it, you can force our hand.
The warning shot to the entire roster.